Alright, I'll start Spyro 1. I forgot. Hold on. I need to get rid of these skin. Hold up. Let's go to the bit. Okay. So let's code on it. By the way, I won't be able to see your text just a moment because I just need to check this. Okay, so dang it. Let me get this right. There we go. Okay, we got this again because I want to get off of it. So, Dragon Eye save. Let's play that one more time before we continue on.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Hold on 1 second. Nope. First things first, get every agent in the overflow before I go to the levels. Trying to move me? Nope. Spyro. Thank you. There we go. I'm gonna switch to my stream, at least on my phone, so I can. Yep, it's already live up here. I noticed you clinging onto me. I see you. Hate cactuses. What's the requirement for this?
Magic Crafter's World is maybe if you find 1,200 stolen.
Oh. Got it. Oh, no. Don't you dare move me. Toasted his butt. You wanna move me? Crap. There we go. Mine now. Got him. No. Ow. That was like the definition of "Come here, motherfucker!"
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
By a fun fact about the map system. Oh, let me see. Honey, I understand that. Thank you very much for the kiss. Just try your best not to get me killed while doing that. Oh. Nope. Bum 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 bum. 2 for 1 deal. Okay, I keep forgetting. I probably need to get at least a new PlayStation PS4 controller at least. And is that all of them? Nope, I think the last 3 are here. Yep. Dr. Sharp. We'll save him for last. Oh, we had 2,000, so we'll just get the price up so we can.
Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if
Nope.
you're ready.
God, it's not money bags. Fuck that asshole.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
So that's fucking thinking. I don't know. Treasure. Treasure. Don't become my Paimon, Monique. I love this level. It's a Western cowboy thing. Olay. No, wait, it's not Olay. Can I take damage from this? No, I guess it won't let me. Thank God. I remember the medieval remake. I remember that game where if you completed the extra Lost Souls, you actually can play the original, like the old PS1 medieval on PS4. I kind of wish they did it here, but I'm not complaining. Ugh. Get back here, you freaking... Get back here, you Aladdin whip-off. Come here! Got it. Whoop. What was that?
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Yep, Spyro's like a little simple but effective gameplay loop. Metal enemies, H, charge them. Enemies that don't have any metal, well, just flame them. I don't have to do a bad platforming to get to these other ones. I remember I played this game. I only got up to here, like this world, when I was a kid. When I played this on the PS1, that's it. On Spyro 3, I have memories of it because I beat that whole game. Well, not beat, but you get what I mean. Oh, motherfucker! I got starstruck. Oh, the pots have gems.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Can I glide out the way there? I think I can. Just a little track now, one day you'll pick up from the ground. We'll find a flyer down around. We've got enough from there. Even if he's small and give back a bunch of pound for pound. So I am up and burn down. I remember JT music. It sometimes has some bangers. It still does. I remember they have one for Metroid Dread, Apex, which honestly some of their songs was fun. They have rap battles with Overwatch and Team Fortress 2. Those stuff were fire. But there is no female dragon. The only female dragon I know in the Spyro universe actually begins in Hero's Tale, which I think her name was Ember. I know there was a red dragon, yes, a little red dragon named Flame. But in Hero's Tale there was Amber, and she's kind of a bit. All we know is that she's obsessed with Spyro. Ooh, got a trophy. But it's like that's it. I think there's another Spyro game. It was on the DS, and it was it had the Hero Tails characters, like the Hero Tails characters. But Spyro had he had sort of like a sort of combat style to him. You know, like Legend of Spyro, which honestly, God, Legend of Spyro, underrated little sub-series for the Purple Dragon. Like, if you have to ask me, I don't mind both that and the Crash Mutant games, but I prefer the Legend of Spyro games. Like, to put into perspective for Legend of Spyro is like the closest you'll get to getting like a beat 'em up Spyro game. And I really love it. Like, I remember in Spyro 1, the main villain was a female dragon who is technically also a purple dragon like Spyro. Her name was Cinder. And in the first game she was the villain, but in the second game she's actually tries her best to she feels like she's not welcomed back after what happened in the first game. Which is understandable, but at the same time, I prefer her staying back than, you know, it's all that stuff. But yeah. It's supposed to be a cannon to blow that thing up? I might have to look it up or something. So know that you can blow this up. Don't mention Skylanders, please. No. So actually, that's what I'm about to mention real quick. Spyro and Cinder, they originated from the Legend of Spyro games, like particularly Cinder. Because Cinder is actually supposed to be the female equivalent of Spyro. Actually, funny enough, in the Legend of Spyro, both Spyro and Cinder are kind of a ship, and I'm not gonna deny it. Like, I'll be honest, I do love that ship. I had no idea what you're talking about. The PS1 trilogy is all I know. That was a PS2 games. They were like PS2 trilogies. They were made by the same people who made I think it's Sarah. I can't pronounce their company's name, but they produced the Legend of Spyro and the Crash Mutant games, which particularly Crash of the Titans and Crash Mine Over Mutant. Honestly, I don't hate those games. Those games are pretty fun. I haven't played Crash of the Titans, but Crash of the Titans, despite it being a very simplified beat 'em up, it's effective. Like, I don't mind a good beat 'em up. I just want it to be good. I don't want to be terrible. Yeah, Skylander Cinder is actually supposed to be from The Legend of Spyro. Which, take a look at it. It's pretty much like, it's kind of like, yesterday I asked you a question and you didn't answer. Is there Infamous 1 and 2 on PS4? No. Unfortunately, no. Or it's like a mixed bag. Misbagged. I honestly kind of would like that. But I played Second Son, and I'll tell you this much, Second Son's pretty fun. Like, I had a good time playing Second Son. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me be honest here with Deadson. I can't pronounce his name properly. Delson. He's pretty reliable when you realize he's kind of supposed to be that punk person who's trying to be, trying to get used to his whole powers, and his brother keeps on saying, nope, no more power, no more power, when the powers are pretty much helping people or causing more trouble, which makes it where you can either say, dude, shut up, I'm helping people, okay? Right? Or, yeah, he has a point, I'm being a dick. That's the charism of Cole. I argue to say he does. That's what I say, because like it's kind of like he's supposed to be that punk, but I like him because he's that punk. He's new to this whole power thing and he's learning all of it. But I usually like him when he's lawfully good, when he's like the good guy, because when he's good Delson, because he's actually like he acts like a mentor. Which, by the way, I love the powers in Second Son. Like, let me be honest here. Those are more creative than even Infamous 1 and 2. Like, Infamous 1 was just lightning. Infamous 2 introduces ice and technically fire in a way. Second Son introduces... Well, the fourth one... There's a fourth one, but it's very late in the game. Yeah, looks walking in, it just looks like he has shit in his pants. Yeah, he's just walking around like... I think, where's the toilet? But in Second Son, you had Smoke, which is your beginning power, which is pretty fun itself. Smoke was your beginning power. Yeah, the defibrillator revive people, yeah. Smoke, you pretty much is like, it's your beginning power. Neon is your second power, and I think technology is your third one. The last one's Stone, which you get at the very end of the game, which is very underutilized. I kind of wish you got that like a bit earlier. So when you fight the final boss, you fight them at the same level of strength, possibly even more. My personal favorite thing is one of my favorite powers from that game is Neon, because not only because like paper DLC. Oh wait, paper? I'm actually wish I knew that. That's funny. So what is he just like shoots out origami? Hey Razor. Yeah, he shoots origami. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What am I missing? Hold up. Yeah, Second Son's like one of those games that deserves more praise than it is. Like, unfortunately, that was the last of the infamous games, which really upsets me. Like, seriously, you have a gold mine, Naughty Dog, but you want... No, it's not Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch. I keep mixing up the two because the thing is, Naughty Dog is personally now my least favorite company. Like ignoring what Insomniac is doing right now, ignoring that, I'm pretty sure there's some people out there who's been doing some bad. Insomniac is still my favorite company, personally, to this date, despite its stuff, okay? No, yeah, we'll talk about Infamous. In my personal opinion, I kind of wish Infamous continued a bit, and then, like, Cole's story, it didn't end at 2. That felt forced. Like, let me put this in perspective. Infamous's second game, its ending, it's forced as much as I'm not gonna spoil this, but I'm just telling you this. It's similar to Gravity Rush 2, where the ending feels like it's rushed. It's too early for that to end. That's why I personally don't like games that end at the second games. Like, you still had a gold mine, you have people who love the first game, you made a sequel, why not continue? Don't you try that. I'm eating pizza. Cliff pound's done. What else? What do you got? Look around, look around. One up here. A dry canyon. Yeah, long story short is that I know you're on Gravity Rush, Smarty. All I'm just saying is that the ending, like the true ending, feels rushed in the second game. That's it. It's similar to Infamous, where that ending should not have the beast shouldn't happen in the second game. It should happen like after a while. Like, I want my stories, my franchise to end in a good conclusion. Like, I know we got into, like, God of War's case with, it's continuing, despite the Greece saga is completely done. I honestly don't mind it being in the Norse thing, since Norse is, originates the Berserker class. But I don't, but it's like, in my personal opinion, I don't personally hate the fact Kratos is in Norse mythology, rather than I just want it to be like a good, like, I just sometimes see it as like, yeah, it's a continuation of 3. It is, Monique. Before you say anything, it is. So, I don't get why. Don't remember Infamous 2's ending. Okay, let me put this in perspective. In Infamous 2's evil ending, Cole inherits the power of the beast, and he pretty much becomes like a god of some sort. And basically what happens is that many people will possibly die, but a few will become conduits. In the good Cole ending, and Cole sacrificed himself and saved everyone, but killing all conduits to cost it, which pretty much is a few. So pretty much the ending of Infamous 2, for both good and bad, is the difference between lives of the many or lives of the few. That's all you need to know about Infamous 2's end. More particularly your 2 endings. Norse too cliche now. Greek is more too cliche. We have so many Greece like games. I'm kind of want a Norse game. Like I might actually want to download Assassin's Creed Valhalla on my PS5 just to stream that. Because as much as I don't want to play it because it doesn't feel Assassin's Creed to me, I kind of just want to play it more just because of the Norse feeling to it. If I can get at least Assassin's Creed Origin or what was the other one? The one with the Greek one? That one's the one. I always did Evil Path once. I always replay in Hero. Yes, I always play in Hero too. Because let me tell you this much: the ending of 2, Evil Cole's ending of 2, they make you feel like a dick. Like, you know who you have to kill to even like to properly finish off the evil ending. You have to kill Zeke. I'm gonna say this once and for all. Fuck that.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
Ah, freaking hot. Jeez Louise. Hot. Jeez Louise. Ow. Me, Phoenix Rising Kid Icarus went Greek mythology back. I'll be honest, I kind of think Greek mythology deserves its break after how many movies and games take place in it. Like, I think God of War, Kid Icarus, and all that stuff deserves its break with that. Oh, so you talk about things, Phoenix Immortals Rising, I think you're talking about. I might want to pick that up someday. Motherfucking good! That was such a cheap shot at me. He just completely is like, hey buddy, what's going on? Give me all the gems. I want to go ahead for completion. I'm almost done with Saints Row 4. I'm going to do this too again. I'll do all these games in 100%. Because a part of my blood saying 100% all the Spyro games, 100% all the Ratchet and Clank games, 100% all the Sly games. It's like a curse. It's like, you will 100% your favorite game. You will. Have you been to a ramen noodle restaurant New York? No, I haven't.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Are you telling me? Look at that. Easy. I'm shooting with a blunderbuss. Ah! I ate those guys. They just like, I'm just about to reach them and suddenly, boop! I need sparks. Where can I get sparks? Critters, with some critters. There you are. Come here, rabbit! I need to get a new PS4 controller because my X button's like completely like, I don't know why, but it's not like, I don't feel the, whenever you hit the X button, when I'm pressing the X button, I don't feel like, you know, the that little click when you just tap it once. Yeah, it's loose. It's loose. Thank you, Monique. How do I get up here? Do I just jump up a platform or something? Oh, okay.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Okay. No! Son of a... But I mean the homemade pizza my pop made. He makes some good homemade pizza, I'm gonna tell you that. My pop sometimes says it's better than the pizza and they can cook on the oven. Tell me, where is it, boy? You ain't go over there. I never understand what the name of those guys were. I kind of need to look that up. Sort of maybe some barbecue. Jeez Louise. Like, what's next? Shadow's here and she's gonna comment on that food? Yoink. Finally done. Yeah, of course, Monique would they post me pictures or something. I know what you're talking about. I know the Great Sacred Treasures. I already know them. I honestly love Uprising. Uprising, you pretty much get like a freaking mech armor. And use that in the final boss particularly. I love it. Boss Protector gods, bro. Son of a, you know what? I'm not gonna get on the case for that. Give me my lives. Give me all my lives back. That sounds weird out of context when I say it out loud. Alright, it's Kevin. That's Kevin. Dad, I'm not a crazy gunsman, Dad. I'm an assassin. What's the difference? I was trying to figure out what the line was. experience wants a job and the other's mental sickness. That's the line. Professionals have standards. Be polite. Be efficient. Make amends to kill everyone you meet.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Yeah, large enemies don't charge them. Your charge just bounces right back at them. I've seen the pictures. I've seen. Ah! See, there's the example. I've seen the pictures, Money. Don't worry. You know, I might want to skip 2 or just try to get by it, because you don't have the 100% 2 to get the full ending. Like I just want, like, once I get enough, I'm just gonna jump straight into 3 at the being 2. Because all I know is that in 2, the final boss requires you to need a certain number of orbs.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
I do love this model of Spyro. I think it feels like Spyro. Ugh. 100% 2, you have unlimited fireballs. You only get the unlimited fireballs if you 100% 2 and do a cheat code. Alright, I'm just gonna make my way back there. Buzz off. Like, playing these games, it kind of really makes you wish there was a new Spyro game. I mean, they have a new Crash game, like Crash 4, it's about time. Literally. Ow. Huh? Let's change the music up a bit. Let's change this up.
you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. I fell. But yeah, Crash 4, it's about time. Best Crash game casually for 100%, like typical Crash games are, a fucking nightmare. Like, let me put this in perspective for the sake of understanding how Crash 4 is a nightmare at 100%. Sure, I watched The Wolf Among Us. Wait, so me and Monique we currently watch The Wolf Among Us. And it's a pretty good like Telltale game that she's been playing. Hold off. But when she finishes that, I'm gonna try to look for any chance I can get the Tales from the Borderlands Telltale games. Because in actuality, those games are canon. Like the main conflict in that game's story is canon. I'm usually 100% unless they are war for it or I'm crazy over it. With Crash games, mainly most of the time, the 100% is to how you get the full ending. Like in Crash 2, Cortex still has his like little space station up, and if you collect all the gens, you and Embryo, I think it's Embryo, I think his name was. You help him with the gems to get lasers to actually, to power up his laser to blow up the freaking space station.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
In Crash 3, pretty much Uka Uka and Cortex escape, which is pretty much telling you that there's still the gens and they still have a chance to triumph. Which pretty much says, hey stupid, get the gems. Like every Crash game takes place after the true ending.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Woo, that's a lot of lies up there. Oh, I have an idea. Hold up. I feel like if you want that many lights, you need to glide all the way there. I don't need them, but like at the same time. Well, two main reasons. One, especially for the VIPs, making as many Borderlands and Batman Borderlands Wolf Among Us, either Guardians of the Galaxy, it's true for a reason. Oh, and Walking Dead as well. I need to play the Walking Dead Telltale game. Like that one, that's gonna when we do like the Chapter 2 one, where it's like with Clementine. Oh my God! I'm gonna say this once for all. There's one particular character I'm gonna say, fuck off. Like I'm not even kidding. You know what? It's also for funny for Monique. She's the definition of all the, and I'm not saying this as sexist. I'm saying that this is like becoming an issue. All the women who pretty much blame men and all that stuff. It's like one character. I'm not even kidding. Okay, let me put this in hyperbole for two characters, so that way you understand who you should get mad at this. So, person A says, I know who's gonna, actually I think JFJ might actually have a better chance of showing that off. Let me see if I can, actually I'll explain it. Person A says, I know how I can show you that person B is a complete psycho, so I am going to kill a baby, but not kill them properly. It's more on the lines of just pretending to kill a baby for just to prove B is a psycho, all that stuff. Person B is someone who is been through you throughout the first game, actually, funny enough, and he appears up in the, and he shows back up in the second game, and depending on choices in the first game, it's like he couldn't bear to kill his wife, who become wife and kid, who they both pretty much died thanks to this whole zombie apocalypse. So this is the biggest thing. Hey, do you get mad at the person who says they're gonna kill a baby, then lie about killing a baby? Hey, just to prove that person B is a psycho killer, or is a psycho, or a person B who killed a baby killer? Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to say this part in perspective, but who should you get mad at that point? Because let me tell you this, if you try to kill a baby and then tell me, hey, that I'm a bad person, you can literally go fuck off. That's literally the equivalent of Jane in the second chapter. I think Razor knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, on the whole Abby being the definition of more Western females, because they're freaking, some of them, let me put this in perspective, she's the equivalent of a Mary Sue. Like, she has no personal flaws other than her father died, and that's it. That's all it is. There's no actual in-game flaws. Hold on. But yeah, Abby is like the equivalent of everyone making the women be Mary Sue. It's the Captain Marvel. There's no personal flaws about that character. And everyone thinks that, oh, a character that does not have any flaws makes them like the perfect female character. No, because when you take away the flaws, of a character, there's no humanity. I quote Abby as an example of me generalizing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm saying in general, like, Abby is the definition of all the women who think that flaws are flawed themselves. Like, they don't deserve to exist. It's bullshit. Meanwhile, let me put this perspective. Ellie, in my opinion, she's the equivalent of a actual good female character, because the thing is, we know her from the first game. Yes, what she's going through in the second game is like not gonna fix everything, but we relate to her. We understand her pain. Move Joker from the Batman. Oh yeah, move the main villain. Batman isn't Batman anymore. Actually, you put that up. Yes, actually, play Arkham Knight. Actually, no, play Arkham City. I'm not even kidding. When I played when you see Arkham City, so here's the thing. In Arkham Asylum, Joker pretty much got himself into this Titan toxin, which is pretty much like Bane's toxin multiplied or something like that. He got into that, and in the very end, you fight a Titan in toxic Joker. And after that, in Arkham City, you notice he's sick, and you realize that, oh crap, Batman's also treated with that same thing. So Batman's trying to find a cure for not only both the Joker, but to get himself out of this situation too. And what happened was Joker fucked himself over on his cure because he attacks Batman when he was holding the cure, and suddenly he realized that the cure was pretty much going to get stale and it's gone immediately. And what Batman literally says is that if I could, I would have saved you too. And then the Joker dies right there in Arkham City. He comes back in Arkham Knight, but it's a hallucination. But the fact is that, yeah, just that really hits harder and more in the series. Joker's always perfect from the start. There is no Saki, and she's already nothing to prove on. Exactly. That's why I'm thinking with Abby. She's the definition of a woman we should not like in general, because she has no relatability, no humanity in her. While Ellie, we should, because she has humanity in her, and she is relatable. Yeah, enough of this. Yes, I'm going to do Night Flight. Bottom line is, people who say that Abby is the definition of a perfect woman needs to shut the hell up. No woman wants to be that crazy woman. I'm not saying that as in I'm justifying that every woman should listen to what I have to say. I'm saying as in general, she's not the best. The other villains though, like Penguin, Riddler, Bane, they name few. Samus and Dread, very first scene, Samus gets wrecked, not Mary Sue. Yes, exactly. That's the one thing. Samus could have beaten Mother Brain if she wasn't Mary Sue in Super, but guess what? She couldn't, because guess what? Mother freaking did a rainbow laser and just straight up decimate the hell. Like, dang it, no, screw it. But yeah, it's like someone perfect is someone boring. Exactly. If they are too perfect, they are boring as hell. Let me put this perspective. I played, I'm trying to figure out one game I played that, like, if you ask me the perfect woman in my gaming society, and I'd be there. I would love to say this: Velvet Crow from Tales of Berseria. I keep mentioning this, money. Get it on PS4. It's not coming to Switch, so just pick it up on PS4 and save you trouble. But Velvet is the equivalent of a female character, a strong female character done right. And I will say she's personally one of my favorite Tales protagonists. Hell, if you ask me, she's pretty much my waifu for that one. Like, when you play through that game, you'll understand her pain. You'll understand her pain immediately. Was it to the left? Yeah. I would still like to have a baby Metroid. I could have called it Alien. because in the West, women aren't allowed to be flawed. Yeah, that's like the same thing. Women, like men, should become weak. Like what the flying hell? I'm not kidding when I say this. That it really does infuriate me when, particularly most of the West, like I'm talking about the feminists and all that stuff, complain about this and that about a female character. And then they do this stuff behind their backs. It's like, do I smell hypocrisy? But I need to focus here, so I'm not going to be talking much. Woo! 0.7 milliseconds. I want to bucket. Yeah. I honestly say Beto is a strong character done well. I'm being truthful here, excluding the shipping with her and Ningguang. I really don't care for her. I didn't care much for Ningguang, but I would lie to say I kind of do want to get interested in her. She does have her own like hangout event, which that's gonna be one I'm going to do in my future. Woo! Oh, let me check the. If I can't clip out, I just have a night flight. Yeah, I guess the only thing we have left is the Doc himself. Wait, I got a skill point? Wait, where? Oh, scare 6 Nors into 10s. Okay. Fair, probably just me, but then again, I could repeat Ryan Shogun or Bale if you prefer to call her. You're talking about A. Yeah, I already know about A. I kind of feel bad for her. My feel about Xingling. Oh, you definitely know I like Xingling. Xingling is one of my favorite characters. I think out of all the characters, she's so cheerful. She's always like thinking about food because she's a cook. My other contraptions she makes, she's kind of like Diona if she actually tried. As you know, let me put this perspective. Let me think about it. It's more, she is trying the stuff that Diona would do, except she's doing the same results. Good girl, bottle of joy and optimism. Yep. I don't understand the hate people give her. I say she is awesome. I feel like they just think that she's annoying, but in my opinion, compared to some other characters, yeah, no. What are you looking at me, you feminist? I read your messages, honey. I see them, okay? I see them all. I commented on them. Especially the bucket one. I knew. Ah! 10 minutes. She's on Sphere character for a long while. Yep. Actually, hold on. Who else was a Sphere character in the release? Hold up. Yeah, because after like Zhongli, like we got more Sphere characters. We're getting more on the Vision characters, like more Vision characters that are actually going to be focused around like the Vision themselves. Like, you know, water. No! Cause this is what happens when I'm distracted to read these messages. I get straight up, I'm gonna lose a life. Let me go ahead and send this on Discord, hold up. Here it is. Alright, there we go. We're good. Love her was darling skill or fire breathing turret. Oh, Govia, and her flame firing disc. Oh, her pyronator. Yeah, best character for a fire reaction. And I mean, I'm never gonna say him and her and Toma being Zoom Ayaka's handmaid. Both are best fire characters. Like support fire characters, like you're helping with reactions. Too bad spear is my favorite weapon type, hasty weapon, but none of my favorite characters wield spears. If you ever get Zhongli, you'll like him. Like, he's more geo-focused, but he's pretty much fun. Like, I tell you this much, the Geo Archon is the king, is the god of all gods. Like, not only he can deal damage, not only he can straight up power with resistance, like elemental resistance stripping, but he's great for defense.
Dr. Shem thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Watch his back. That's literally what he said. Tap right in his ass. Ow. Got him. Okay, you have to hit him when he's attacking. And that's all the gems and the peacekeepers. On 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. She loves her job a bit too much. Wish people to die and stuff. Also making me. Oh, you're talking about who? Oh, you talking about Hu Tao? Never mind. Aim that booty. Plus zombie killing zombies. I mean, that's like kind of weird how it's like Blade, where it's like vampire versus vampire killing vampire. I might have to end the stream. I forgot. Like I might have to end the stream. I might have to. Well, I'll watch the wolf thing later on. I mean, if you want to wait tomorrow, I don't mind. But at the same time, I gotta make my bed real quick. Let's see where this is at. Yeah, we can. We can go ahead and see more of that. No! I really need all of you to like try to message me all at once or something like that. Like try to refrain from messaging me. Mother. Let me get my save thing here.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Hey. Fucking jerk. Alright, I'm stopping.